welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and I'm a self-employed mama of 4. My husband and I are on our journey to become debt-free using a zero-based budget and the cash stuffing method because our biggest goal is to invest wisely and give generously. So if you're interested in learning more, stay tuned. All right, you guys, so today I'm gonna be doing another cash stuffing. This will be for the final week of February, and I'm really excited about today's video because I'm gonna be sharing how much cash I came back with after turning my coins in, so you can see if your guess was close. But I'm also gonna be announcing our 5K giveaway winner in this video as well. So I have to be completely transparent. I have no idea who it is yet because I'm filming this on Wednesday, February, I think it's the 22nd today. And my giveaway doesn't technically close until Friday at noon. So I'm gonna insert a clip of the drawing into this video at some point, but as of right now, I have no idea who the winner is because the giveaway is still open. So that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into this week's cash stuffing. And as always, I'm gonna start with my wallet. And I'm gonna start with unstuffing my wallet and then we will restuff my wallet. So I'm gonna be using my weekly wallet tracker. This is the digital download available on my website. And as I talked about in my last video, I'm also working on creating an entire binder like this to put onto my website for people who either don't want to print the pages themselves or just don't have a printer. So I am working on that and I'm really excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a pen because I just realized I don't have one by me. And then we're gonna get started with the unstuffing of my wallet. Okay, so now that I have my pen, let's go ahead and get started with this. I'm gonna set this a little bit more up to the side here. And I don't have many receipts, I just have one. And so I'm gonna go ahead and set that aside and I will be scanning that into my Fetch Rewards app, which I talk about in every video because it is seriously so amazing. Look at this empty coin jar. But anyway, with the Fetch Rewards, you just scan in your receipts and then you get points and then you can redeem gift cards for those points. So I'll put my referral code in the description. I'll also put it up on the screen here so it's just easier for you to get to. But basically, once you scan in your first receipt, you're gonna get 2,000 bonus points if you use my referral code. And then I also get 2,000 bonus points, which is really exciting. So we both win. I'm gonna pause here. And so this is what we've accumulated just this week so far. If I can get the lid back on here. So it was nice to like wipe this out and like clean it out too. But I'm gonna show you guys how much cash I came back with. And so I did, when I redeemed the cash, I asked for denomination so that I can put this into my savings challenges. And so let's go ahead and count this cash. This was how much change I had in my change jar that I turned in this last week. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So $113 is what I had. It was actually $129, but they take like a percentage, the coin counting machine thing does. And so I just did this at Walmart. It's actually the only coin counting machine that we have like near us that is functional. And so you do get a percentage taken away. So I lost some money, but it's fine. And then you get like a receipt printed out and then you just take that receipt to the cashier and they give you cash for it. So $113, or if you guessed 129, you were also correct because that was the original amount of coins. And then what I came back with was $113. So I'm gonna set this aside because we are gonna put that into my savings challenges here in just a minute. But let's get to the unstuffing of my wallet. And so I actually snagged our grocery envelope out of our high priority sinking funds. So I'm gonna set that aside. I ended up making some dinner for my in-laws, and so we all went over there and I just stopped and got what I needed at the grocery store on the way. And so I did use up all the rest of our cash that we had set aside for groceries. Spending, this is my personal spending money. I have 5, 10, 20, oh my gosh, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, and 22 left over in here. So I'm gonna set this aside and also put that into my savings challenge. And then I'm just gonna keep track of right here. So I had $22, and then, so that means I spent $28. Okay. I'm gonna hold this up so you can see it. So I had spent 50 in spending originally. I spent 28, so I have 22 left over. And then the rest of these I didn't stuff, so, but we're still gonna see what is left over. The rest of this was rollover money with the exception of kids. I did stuff 5 in kids last week. So eating out has 6 left over. So again, I'm just gonna roll this over, and then whatever is left in any of these categories at the end of the month, I do put into my savings challenges, but I'm just gonna leave this in here because the eating out cash that I stuff is for both my husband and I. So drinks, I still have 10 in there. So that was rollover. I still did not spend it this last week. Kids has still 10. So this I'm gonna roll over too. My wallet's been a little boring lately. I haven't been doing a ton of spending in my other categories. Nails, I'm actually going to fill this envelope because it's almost time for me to get a fill. And then kindness and miscellaneous, I did not spend anything out of. So the only thing I spent anything out of was eating out. And I think I said I had $6 left in there. Yes. So that means that I spent $4. All right, and actually, okay, so then for this week, I have not written down what I'm gonna stuff yet. So I'll probably do that as I go. Because I'm not gonna be stuffing any of this rollover. I'm only gonna be stuffing spending and nails because I'm gonna put some more of my spending cash in there, and then I'm also going to be, I don't even remember what I was talking about now. I'm like all confused for some reason. So spending, I stuff at the beginning of the month. And so far for the rest of February, I have 70 left over. I think I'm only gonna stuff 20, and I'm gonna keep this 50 in here. And Chris has like barely used any of his spending cash this month. So we each stuff $200 for the entire month. So it averages out to about 50 bucks a week. I'd say for the most part, we don't spend that, but we'll just roll it over probably, like whatever's left in these envelopes. So the other thing I need to pull out of here to stuff is my nails. So I keep that in here until I go get my nails done, because if I don't have to carry the cash around, I'd rather not. Okay, so for spending, I'm gonna put 20 in here. And this is for anything that I personally want to spend money on, so that includes Starbucks. Eating out, I'm not gonna stuff drinks. Kids has 10, which is plenty. And then nails, I budgeted $20 this week for nails, so now it has 80, which is more than enough, but I also get a discount when I pay for cash when I get my nails done, so that's really nice. Kindness is gonna roll over, and so is miscellaneous. So a really uneventful wallet stuffing this week, but I'm okay with that. Okay, so then let's fill this out quick so you guys can kind of see how I use my weekly wallet tracker. So for spending, I put $20 in there. Eating out, I did not stuff drinks or kids. Nails got 80. And then these were all rollover. So I only stuffed $100 in there this week. And then next we're gonna move into my sinking funds. And so I'm gonna use my cash planning worksheets. So I'm looking for February week 4. So this is what I use for cash planning to decide how many denominations I'm gonna stuff in my categories. And I'm in the process of making a ultimate guide for cash stuffing for beginners video. And so I will go into more detail, but a question I get a lot is like, how do you know how much to stuff in each envelope? And it all starts with a budget. Like, that's literally the answer to that question, is that it starts with a budget. So, and actually before I do my sinking funds, I'm gonna stuff my savings challenges, which will be really fun. So this is my $1 savings challenge. So leftover from my wallet, I have 2 $1 bills. And then from the 113 I got from turning in my coins, I have 3. So 5 total. And I don't have a tracker for this one because I just feel like it would be a lot. So let's count this since it's kind of condensed. I started this at the end of November, and so let's just see how many ones I've accumulated since then. So we got 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 81, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So $94 in my $1 savings challenge. And that's just any rollover $1 bills from my wallet. That's literally all this savings challenge is. Same with the $5, $10, and $20 savings challenge. So all of these are just rollover from my wallet. Okay, so next is the $5 savings challenge. And a lot of you guys said in the comments you want me to fill these in on camera. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that for you. All right, so we have 5, 10, 15, 20. So 4 5s from my wallet, and then from our cash, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40, so 8. So let's just count these total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So 12 5s is what we're adding. All right. And there we go. So what's cool about this savings challenge is that you save $260 at the end. Or you could just continue stuffing them, but per tracking page, it's $260. So that's really fun. All right, next is gonna be my $10 savings challenge. And in one of my videos, I asked you guys who have my savings challenge trackers to send me like pictures of like how you're doing them, like what colors you're using. And I just love seeing like how everyone does it a little differently. And I got so many pictures and videos from you guys, and it just made my day. So if you haven't sent me one of your savings challenges, DM me on Instagram. I love seeing how you guys are like tracking your savings challenges. So from the coins we turned in, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70. So we're gonna add 7 more 10s to this challenge. All right, and there we go. So this is the $10 savings challenge, and this one, at the end, you save $520. So per tracking sheet, it's $520 saved, and so far it looks like we have 120. So that's super fun. I feel like I keep saying that in this video, but it is fun. Saving is fun. All right, and then I still just have a lonely 20 in my $20 savings challenge, but that's okay. Not too bad for a chronic spender. All right, so that's it for the savings challenges. Let's dive right into my high priority sinking funds. All right, so this week for taxes, I am putting away another $200, and this is for the aesthetic dollar business. We don't cash stuff our other taxes because we put a lot away per month, and it would just be a lot of placeholders. So we keep track of that in our high yield savings account. All right, so for this, we have 1,000, 2,000, and so this represents $2,000 in the bank. It is sitting in my high yield savings account. And then once I accumulate more thousands, I will go ahead and deposit that. So 2,000, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 2,600 in taxes. And I put away between like 25 and 30% just because I don't know This is my first year with this business. It's an LLC, and I just don't know what that's gonna look like at the end of the year, so. All right, so this is where groceries go. So we're gonna put this envelope back in here. And groceries this week is gonna be getting a 20. This is just for any miscellaneous odds and ends. Like last night I decided to make tortilla soup and didn't have half and half. Actually heavy whipping cream, that's what it was. And so, and I also wanted limes with it. So I sent Chris to the grocery store right by our house. It's like a little bougie grocery store, so it's super expensive, but it's really close. So if we need like a couple things, he'll go get them. So I sent him out on my errand, and the soup was amazing. So totally worth it. Clothing this week is going to be getting 20. So now it has 100, 20, 40, and 60. 160 in clothing. Household this week is going to be getting 20. So 20, 40, 50, and 60. Vehicle maintenance. We are getting hit hard, you guys. Vehicle maintenance is going to be getting 10, but I might need to stuff more next time because my husband just informed me that, well, there was a flat tire on my vehicle. So he took it in because there's a place that'll like patch them up for free around here. And so he took it in and they're like, yeah, the tread on these tires is really bad. So I'm going to need to get new tires at some point, which I was expecting that to happen. I just was kind of ignoring it. But now it's a reality. So that's going to happen. And then there's a possibility my husband's transmission is going out on his truck too. So we might be like hardcore stuff in this one. So 100, 200, 300, 310, 11, 12, and 13. So $313. I don't have a car payment though, so that's really nice. Co-pays. Let's see, I'm not stuffing co-pays. I need to add this to my sheet because it's not on here, so I think I forget about it a lot and don't take cash out for it. But co-pays has 30 right now, and our co-pay is $10 for like regular doctor's visits and then 30 for specialty, which is my chiropractor, unfortunately, but it's fine. Personal hygiene is going to be getting a 10. So now personal hygiene has 100, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, and 43. So 143 in personal hygiene. Baby needs is going to be getting its usual 10. So 50, 70, 80, and 85 in baby needs. And I know I'll say this and then she'll need something, but she really doesn't need anything right now. So that one, I probably will stop stuffing this one once it hits like 150. We'll just kind of let that money hang out in there. So pet care this week is going to be getting 30. These 10s are awesome. So full disclosure, guys, when I did my bill condensing video, I like went through and took out all of the really good bills and like kept them. So this all the 10s are really nice. Most of the 5s are really nice. And so instead of taking out, and maybe this will help someone, I don't know, but instead of depositing all the money and then going back to the bank later, I kept out what I needed for my cash stuffing because I plan my cash stuffings a month, like at the beginning of the month. I decide how much I'm going to stuff each week for my like weekly check-ins. And so I just like kept the cash I needed. And then, so I didn't have to go back to the bank, but I did go to the bank to deposit the rest, but the cash that I was going to deposit back into our checking account, I kept it. And this is it. So all the bills are really nice in this video because I kept it like this. These 10s are just like pristine and I love it. Anyway, so pet care now has 20, 30, 20, 40, 60, 70, and 71 in pet care. Sam's Club this week is going to be getting 10. And I just went into Sam's Club and like used my debit card because the lines were long and I didn't want to wait in line. So I just did the like scan and go thing. So in my next cash unstuffing video where I go through and pull cash out of my envelopes for any spending that I do online or with my debit card, I'll be taking out of this envelope to pay for it. It was only like $20 something, but I had to go, usually I pick my orders up there, but I went into the store because you can't order eggs online. You have to like go into the store and get them. So guys, if you have a Sam's Club membership, like run, because their cage-free eggs are $24 for, 24 eggs, so 2 dozen for $7. At Target, 12 or 18 eggs is like almost $9. So a total steal. We look like super rich. Like if you looked in our fridge, we've got like 48 eggs in there. Like we look super rich. So I don't know if I counted this already. I feel like I did, but it's 83 regardless. So there's your little PSA. Get your eggs from Sam's Club. And then miscellaneous is going to get its usual 5. And these envelopes are just so much nicer now that I did that condensing. So 20, 40, 45, and 50 in miscellaneous. Once I get up to certain amounts in these envelopes, I'm gonna stop stuffing them because I don't need to keep going for some of these. Like miscellaneous, I only use for things that I forgot to budget for throughout the month, and that doesn't happen super often. I mean, it does, but. So now we're gonna hop into low priority. I feel like I really need to like clean this. I need to like wipe it off. It's getting kind of dirty. That means it's used and loved, right? Okay, so for eating out, we're doing 25. So for drinks, we're gonna do 40. So now drinks has 20, 40, 60, and 80. We like did that big haul when we had hosted the Super Bowl, and we haven't needed anything since. So there's plenty left over. I sent my husband to the liquor store, which was my mistake. He took cash, which is awesome, but just like so many unnecessary things in our fridge now. Home renovations is going to not get stuffed. We pulled from this envelope because we're finishing a bunch of projects, and we just don't, that's all we budgeted for. So kids though is going to be getting 5. So now kids has 20, 25, 30, 35, and 36 in kids. Family fun is going to be getting 5. So 20, 40, 60, 65, and 70 in family fun. Hockey this week is going to be getting 25. So now hockey has 100, 120, 140, 145, and 150. Nails I already stuffed. Gifts is going to be getting 20. So now it has 50, 70, 90, 1, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So $113 in gifts. Date night is going to be getting 5. So 50, 55, and 60 in date night. Target is going to be getting 5 as well. So now Target has 10, 15, and 20. Organizing is not getting stuffed this week. Memberships is getting 10. So now memberships has 100, 150, 160, 65, 66, 67, 68, and 69. 169 in memberships. This one is primarily like our Amazon Prime and Sam's Club memberships, like those annual ones. Drops is going to be getting 5. So now Drops has 5, 6, and 7. My subscription for that just went through, so we're all stocked up, and it won't go through again for another 6 months. Seasonal lawn care is going to be getting 5. So now it has 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, and 90. wedding ring is getting 10. So now it has 50, 70, 90, and 100. Feels good to hit that first 100. There's a lot more to go. All right, 10th anniversary is not getting stuffed, and then travel is going to get 5. And we don't have any trips planned. We're just kind of saving up. So 50, 60, and 65 in travel. All right, and that is it for low priority sinking funds. So next we'll do holiday sinking funds. Okay, so Valentine's Day is gonna get 5. So now it has 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24 in Valentine's Day. Easter is getting 10. So now it has 100, 110, 120, and 125. Few of these are getting skipped this week. So 4th of July is getting skipped. Halloween and Thanksgiving are getting skipped. Black Friday is gonna get 10. So now Black Friday has 50, 70, 80, and 90. Christmas is getting 25. So now it has 100, 200, 300, 350, 370, 390, 395, 400. It's like hard for me to get these open today. My hands are really dry. We're getting like 2 feet of snow today and tomorrow. So it's just like the air is really dry. All right, New Year's Eve is not getting stuffed. Birthday parties is gonna get 25. And this is to plan ahead for my kids' birthday parties. Got one coming up in March, and then we'll have a break for a while, so I probably will slow down on the amounts that I'm stuffing in these, but our kids' birthdays are between October and March. So it's like October, December, January, and March. So it's like boom, boom, boom. So 100, 200, 250, 270, 280, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. So 289. And this is like decorations, food, anything really can go into birthday parties. Back to school is gonna get 5. So now it has 50, 70, 90, 95, and 100 in back to school. Seasonal decor is not getting stuffed this week. So that's it for holiday sinking funds. And then last, I'll do my business binder. A lot of you guys have been saying that you like the business binder stuffing, so I'm gonna keep doing it. There's a lot of small business owners that watch my videos. I didn't know that, which is really cool. So hello, friends. And I do still plan on, I'm going to do a separate video on just like business in general, but there's so many things, you guys. There's so many things I want to do, and I'm so excited about all of them. I'm just like, what's the most important? What do I start with? But this is on my list, is to do a video specifically about managing like finances for a small business. And I'm by no means a professional. I'm going to tell you that right now. I will just share what I do that helps me. I have a degree in social work. I am not like, I mean, I have trouble like counting simple money. So maybe don't watch my video. Just kidding. Okay. So for my virtual assistant, I'm going to stuff 30 as always. Let's see here. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, and 120. So since this is the last stuffing for February, what I'm going to do is take this to the bank, and then we will start, and this will pay for March, and then in March we'll stuff for April. Vibe Cloud is also going to be getting 30, and this is another one of those envelopes where I will take this to the bank because I pay for, I'll show you in a second, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 120. So I pay my virtual assistant who lives in another state. So she does things, she mails out like postcards and does some stuff for me. So virtual assistant, Vibe Cloud, which is my emailing service, and then Project Broadcast are 3 things that I pay for. They're like expenses, like bills, like services that I pay for to help me run my business. So Project Broadcast is gonna be getting 10. And so now it has 20, 30, and 40 in Project Broadcast. So this will also be going back to the bank to pay for that service for next month, or for this month, and then we'll start stuffing for April in March. So business expenses is going to be getting 20. So now it has 100, 120, 140, and 145. And I might actually add a few envelopes. There's some things that I like forgot about when I was making this binder, like Wix, which is what my shop is through. That's how I created my website. Like that's an annual fee. There's a couple of fees that go with it. So like that I need to create an envelope for, and then also for some of my subscriptions. So I have HP Instant Ink and Canva. So I need to add those here because those are both business expenses, but I want to like stuff them separately. And people think I'm nuts for all of my categories, but I feel so much better when I know specific things have been planned for. And if you're new to cash stuffing, I really don't recommend that. I recommend having 10 envelopes at the most when you're beginning so that you can get the hang of it. But then as you get the hang of it, you might want to add envelopes, and that's cool. Like everyone does it different, and I love that. So office supplies is going to be getting 5. So 20, 30, 35, and 40. A lot of people have been asking about my other business, my incorporation. So that's what these cursive envelopes are. And then the classic font is for my LLC, the Aesthetic Dollar. And so this business, my incorporation, people have been asking what I do. I teach skincare and makeup for a global skincare and makeup company. So yeah, that's what I do. That's my incorporation. So 20, 30, and 35 in travel. All right, YouTube is gonna be getting 5. So that one now has 30. Oh my gosh, wait, no. I'm missing a 5. Oh well. Is it hiding anywhere? Okay, so YouTube, I'll find that 5. It's probably floating around here somewhere. Like I said, I pulled from my unstuffing cash, or from my cash condensing, like unstuffing video, and so I bet that 5 is probably floating around here somewhere. So I'll stuff that when I find it. Office supplies is going to be getting 20. So now it has 100, 120, 140, and 145. Inventory is going to be getting 50. So now inventory has 100, 150, 200. Shipping is also going to be getting 50 because those supplies, y'all. I refuse to send out a package if it doesn't have pretty shipping. Like it should be an experience when you open an order. And so I'm so willing to pay extra to have like nice boxes and like cool stickers and all these different things for mailing things, because I just think it should be an experience. Like you paid money for that product, and yes, you paid for the product, but I think that it should just be like that extra, like, and then some, to have like your packages wrapped pretty. Like I know I really look forward to packages when I know they're wrapped pretty. Like Amazon is kind of like whatever because they're like not wrapped pretty, but when you get it from a small business, like we get to put that extra like love and care into that package. And so like I'm just willing to pay extra for shipping. I don't know. So 155 is what I have in shipping. And then organizing, it's going to be getting 30. There's some things I realized that I needed. All right, so 20, 40, 50, and 55 in organizing. All right, and that is it for my sinking funds for this video. And so I am super excited. I'm gonna play the clip now for the giveaway, and so I will be right back. Well, congratulations to our winner. I'm so excited for you. So I will be sending you the Holiday Sinking Funds bundle. It has 9 different envelopes with different holidays in it. And so DM me on Instagram to claim your prize, and you can tell me what font you want for your envelopes and what lamination finish, if you want frosted or glossy. And so super excited. Thank you guys so much. I always love doing a good giveaway. Likely be doing another one when we hit 6K. And so I just love hanging out with you guys. I want to thank you so much for all of the support, and just, I love this community that we're building. It is such a supportive, life-giving community, and I'm just excited for our reach to grow even more so that we can bless other people as well. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.